I'm here as a lifetime resident of Cumberland, and my concern is Cumberland, and I want to see how Cumberland is going to fit into the picture and how it's going to be affected, and is it going to be beneficial for Cumberland? You know, we've been pretty independent for a lot of years, and now suddenly, you know, we may change. Now, one of the other things that I have some personal concerns is that you have 4 political agencies: Regional District, Courtenay, Comox, Cumberland, and I wonder how much of the teamwork and the fellowship is going to be when they start talking about hard dollars and lack of services or who's going where. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm trying to keep an eye on it. And I still love Cumberland, and that's my priority, and we'll see what happens.
This is a public open house about the Comox Valley Regional Growth Strategy. My name is Pino. I'm one of the consultants that's been retained to undertake this study, and the other people who are with me tonight all have a name tag there, so at any point tonight you can come in and talk to us, ask us questions about what you have there. This presentation part is actually only a small component of what we're presenting tonight. And before I go any further, can everyone hear me okay? There's a mic set up, but I think it's fine, and I can usually project my voice, so it's not too much of a problem. So the presentation is a small part of what we're doing over the next couple hours here, and we're really here to listen and to hear from you all rather than you listen to us. We're still at an early stage of our project, so I will explain that. We're trying to define the issues, identify the issues, frame the questions properly, and we want to do that through your participation. And when I'm done, I'm really going to encourage you, if you haven't, I know some of you haven't yet, make your way to some of our different stations where you can comment about the future, whether it's through telling us what you currently like or don't like about the valley, what places are special to you, what places you think really need fixing up, or whether you want to think 20 years into the future and write out some thoughts about what you think the valley should look like, what it should feel like at that point in time. There's those opportunities, and also the one-on-one discussions. I think that's very key. This is our third of 4 public sessions we are having while we're here this week as kind of the kickoff to this round of engagement. So what I'm going to do is explain a little bit about what the regional growth strategy is, how we're preparing it, how it connects to the other strategies, what kind of questions we have to ask, as well as the process. I'm going to start, however, just playing a really quick 2-minute video that we prepared as a piece to set up this process. So. Other issues helps us really get to this one big kind of core issue that we have. There was also changes to legislation last year from the BC government that requires local areas to actually address climate change through creating strategies for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. We'll actually be the very first regional growth strategy to articulate those policies, and we're going to work closely with the province on exactly defining what that means and how you do it. But it's an area of the regional growth strategy that has to be addressed, and what we do about that is something we have to talk about and have some strategies about. So those are kind of a starting point. They're a framework for the kinds of issues we're looking at you to help us articulate. What we want to talk about tonight is, are they the right questions, and are they being asked properly? How can you start helping us identify or start helping us answer those? And how can you help us identify missing issues? So that's what we want to achieve tonight. We don't want to open this into kind of a big public meeting type kind of question and answer. We do want to encourage you to go to the different stations, to give you a bit of that background, to look at what the kids in the grade 7 and 10 classes said, to make sure you articulate through various elements in writing and write thoughts down. Of course, it's the easiest way for us to collect it. What's some important? Well,
Described there. I think that's
Okay. Thank you.
Will be involved in the provincial campaign years. So she did.
This is a really great process, and I'm impressed with how the consultants have brought it out to the public and how they're drawing out very quality suggestions and questions. I would hope to see greater involvement from the people of Cumberland. You mustn't sit at home and wish that your wishes will come true. Come out here and talk about it, get involved. If you missed tonight, it's okay. Get involved by writing letters, get involved in the public process in another community. They're all the same process. So we look forward to seeing people get really wrapped up in this program.
So those other community process points, how many more are there?
Well, for this particular first phase, there's tomorrow night in Courtenay. And I think we've already had Comox yesterday and Black Creek the day before. So, but there'll be another phase of these kinds of meetings in June. It's not too late to see some of the results that have come out of these meetings and then comment on those and see where we're going and start deciding on, or at least giving feedback on issues and how we might resolve some of them. So it doesn't matter which community you go to because it'll be the same format, whatever one's most convenient.